Okay, folks, good morning and welcome to Swing Trading Today. This is Bob Desmond, and it is 5:14 in the a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is Friday. Happy Friday. What we're going to talk about this morning is the pre-market activity. I'm going to keep this short. I have a whole bunch of member stock chart requests to go over. Bill, Chris, I did get your requests, but with the futures pretty weak this morning, it doesn't make much sense to go over them because it looks as though we're going to have a weekday. Let's wait and see how we close out the week, and I'll go over member stock chart requests over the weekend, and that way I can do a weekly view, how we closed out the week, and also, of course, a daily view as well. So we'll punt until the weekend on the week ahead commentary. Before we go into the pre-market activity, I want to talk to you about our sponsor, which is TrendSpider. TrendSpider is the next generation in automated technical analysis. I use it. If you're looking for a product that helps you save time in terms of identifying where there is support and resistance levels on a multi-time frame basis, meaning you want to know where you have historical support and resistance levels on a weekly, monthly, daily basis, all on one single chart, and at the click of a button, TrendSpider's for you. So please, take advantage of their 7-day free trial offer. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the link below. It'll take you over their website. And if you watch this on the blog, please click the link above. And TrendSpider is, of course, included with our silver and gold level memberships. All right, let's get to the pre-market activity. Let's begin with the S&P 500. We are weak this morning, but as I always like to say, it doesn't matter where you trade intraday. What matters is where you close. For all I know, we're going to close positive today. Now, what we did do yesterday, and this is a 4-hour chart. These will all be 4-hour charts. We rallied up and into resistance, and we opened up a short position on the S&P 500. So that position is going to do well this morning. Now, why did I open up a short position? It's because we rallied up and into the upper band of resistance here, which has been resistance not once, not twice, but 3 times in recent past, and it has also acted as support back here. Let's extrapolate this out. We'll extend left, and there you have history showing us that this level where we topped out yesterday is acting as support. So a good risk-reward entry point. We're beginning to see a bit of a bid here at 28.60, so we'll see what happens. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. This is the NASDAQ 100. And you can see that we're down 0.68%, about 52 points this morning. And as you can see here, we rallied up and into resistance yesterday. And I thought we would press higher before rolling over here a bit. But it wasn't to be. Now, what I did talk about with members last night on Market Wrap was that on a daily basis, we were seeing for the past couple of days, sellers move in at the close. And that's a signal that a rally may not be as for real as one might think because you have profit takers into the close. Ideally, you see a surge of buying into the close. That would indicate that you have a healthy market. So you can see where we peaked out yesterday on the NASDAQ had been resistance and support in recent past. Taking a look at let's go to the dollar. The dollar is strong again. It's strong on China trade fears. And what we're looking for here at some point in time in the future, because I'm a believer that they are going to try and cut rates in advance of the presidential elections to try to get a stock market rally. I'll be watching the U.S. dollar to see whether or not it breaks support. Now, what we're doing at the Contrarian Trader is that we are building core long-term positions in the gold mining names in anticipation of a rate cut and a break in the U.S. dollar. And people ask, why am I so confident that there's going to be a break in the US dollar. I'm confident because there are over 22 trillion reasons in rising why the US dollar is ultimately going to break. And people are arguing that there is no inflation. If there's no inflation, then why do we have the tips, as you see here, rallying and at all-time highs? And it appears as though the tips are going to move higher. We're beginning to bull flag out here. So these are the things that we're watching at the Contrarian Trader, because if you go back in history, you would note that the tips and gold generally trade in tandem. At current, they are not trading tick for tick in tandem, but we are expecting that that correlation will again resume. And if there were no inflation in this economy, why are tips at all-time highs? Think about it. And they're going to cut rates in an inflationary environment. What do you think that's going to do for the dollar? It's going to tank. What's going to rally? Let's talk about gold. Now, gold has not had a good week this week. We have pulled back. We are holding support. We're up slightly this morning, but nothing all that exciting. So would I be a buyer here? Not necessarily. I would rather buy on strength. And you can see the price action from last week and into this week has not been good. We were setting up nicely, but then we broke support here yesterday, and now we are retesting a support level. So would I go buying here? No, it's not doing what I wanted it to do. I would rather buy on strength. So we'll keep an eye on gold. We'll keep an eye on the miners. But as long as the US dollar presses higher here, absent a geopolitical event, it's going to be very, very difficult for gold and the miners to catch a bid. So I would avoid right now. Bitcoin had a flash crash overnight. We have a position in Bitcoin from 3,800. So we're still sitting with a profit. You can see that we had a head and shoulders set up, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We broke the neckline, but we managed to rally back and recapture support level at 7,305. If you're going to trade these cryptocurrencies, you have to expect this volatility. Would I go buying here? No. Members will talk about it over the weekend, about where we would want to enter a trade on Bitcoin on the week ahead commentary, which is coming out tomorrow. And that is it for this morning, folks. Everybody have a profitable trading day. Make sure you click the like button, please. Follow me on YouTube and click that little bell over there so you get notified whenever I put up a video. Everybody have a profitable trading day, and I'll talk to you soon. Be well.